What's up, guys? Um, Welcome back to season 5, episode 2, Insecurity Fivehead stream. For those who may not know, this wig looks fucking weird on me. How's everyone doing? It's been like a week ever since I got sick. Well, I got a headache from last week's stream and whatnot. So, but I wanted to try a different style. I guess this leans more towards a cross-dress style as opposed to crossplay. And for this wig in particular, I've never really used it a lot. I think I've used it possibly like maybe 3 times. So yeah, I'm okay right now. I was just held up yesterday. I did like a lot of things yesterday. I stayed up really late yesterday, and yes, I pretty much stayed up really late yesterday. So my sleeping schedule is like fucked up again. Whatnot. Did you guys miss my Nyan stream? I kind of missed it too. Like, cause I wanted to like stay at least 1 more hour while doing that. I wasn't finished just spreading the good word of the trap goddess, and as a sister, the Sisterhood of the traveling trans. Not even. I'm supposed to be devout and continue to spread my word through this supreme being that we've given our time and honor for. So yes, tell me, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me how much you like. What's your most least favorite thing about my Fivehead? That almost sounded like a RuPaul laugh. I think this is what cross-dress players do nowadays. They crossplay to a point where they feel like their style is just stagnant. It's super anime too much, and then you move towards more realistic types of cross dresses. I think it explains as to why I haven't been wearing very colorful wigs so much. I want to do a lot of different things in terms of like my skill in crossplay, cross dress, etc., etc. Today's style was supposed to be like something semi-French, but it's so hard. It's so hard to get the look that I'm trying to aim for when it comes to replicating French fashion. in a sense, I was just totally not ready for what I wanted to do, but I wanted to utilize this wig, or possibly the other one that I got from Fivehead. This is not a lace front, it doesn't have the thing. This one was actually, I bought this wig from Arda Wigs. I haven't really taken care of it that well, but it does feel nice. The thing is that with this wig in particular, like for something like this, you'd expect like the lace front over there. That way you can easily like blend it better. But then again, like lace front wigs normally go on the more expensive side, depending on where you get them. Oh, Gal Gadot. Thank you very much. My least favorite, my hillbilly top. This actually isn't hillbilly. Hillbilly is like more black and red. So get your shit straight, or the fashion police will. Oh my god. I don't know. Let me know if you guys want the return of Sister Blondie. I'll be more than happy to oblige in calling her and asking her to provide her services. It sucked that we were unable to get to last week's public confession where you guys were going to confess all your things and hopefully regain your innocence back, because a life of everlasting innocence in the house of everlasting innocence is like totally, it's fucking awesome. You're gonna like the way you feel, I guarantee it. Yeah, but I'm gonna try and experiment with more wigs. I know that you can easily get like the actual lace front wigs, like depending on, from like a lot of these companies whose names are like very hard to pronounce. You can definitely get them at probably half the cost. So this one I didn't get. Like, I don't know. I really got to try more Arto wigs out. This wig I had to buy because it was for a boudoir shoot, a boudoir shoot, a lingerie shoot. You know what I mean? And I've never really like done it before. So and it didn't make sense for me. So I had to back out of the shoot because I think the photographer I was dealing with at the time, we did some amazing stuff together before, but I guess I wasn't really comfortable. You know what I mean? I felt like that could have been a time where my innocence could have been compromised, and I didn't want to, I had to show myself the way. But yeah, this is where this wig comes from. I would have gotten probably a different wig from Arta, but they suggested this one. And yes, that's the history of this wig. Last time I used this wig, I used it on season 1, episode 4, and then I used it on what season did I use it on? Season 3, episode something. It was for like my gangsta crossplay. Missing 2 items: musketeer's hat and a smoothbore musket. Oh my god, stop making fun of me. This is like totally American fashion. You know what I mean? You know when 300 came out and then everyone was like rocking those Spartan sandals afterwards? Oh my god, what a fashion statement. It's experimental because, I've always stuck with Amine wigs. Amine wigs are so easy to, like, I shouldn't say so easy, but it's, I kind of want to, like, not necessarily venture, but I want to, like, fuck with more styles. And, I know there's always crossplay and stuff like that, but doing a crossplay, like, every week can get, I guess you could say, tiring. That's why I try and come up with the themes. And I wanted to explore, like, as I said, with what I'm currently wearing on my head. I like how people are calling me, like, Wonder Woman, because you guys are just, like, assuming my gender, and I don't appreciate that. I feel very, very oppressed. No. I'm Wonder Man. I'm Wonder Bread. I'm Astro Girl. Oh, wow. You want to look more like Cross Girl or Cross Player? Ooh, that's a very good question. I think we already, like, gone through that. I mean, I was born out of crossplay. Secretly, like, I was born out of, I guess you could say, the trap life. You know what I mean? like this is video stuff that I want to talk about like in a video, but actually I came out of the trap. It's something that I have to admit, and it's like coming out of the closet. It's just that, you know, you coming out, closets are too small. You're coming out of like coming out of prison. I wouldn't know what to say about that, but like you're sort of like coming out, I guess. Not really. Well, I'm depends. No, it's more of like a confession. Maybe I should have confessed that last week. How do I say? Wait, where's that question? I missed it. I missed a question. Oh, do I consider was it I consider myself crossplay or crossdresser? Oh, what do you want to look like, crossdresser girl or crossplayer? For this one, for this stream, it's leans more towards crossdresser, I would say. That would like define it, because like I'm not like utilizing any trope. I'm not wearing anime clothes. I bet actually I don't have like a costume or cosplay per se, but it's just to try and delve into other things. I remember going to like this anime panel before, right? In terms of like branding and like you're setting up your business and stuff. And the people who were in the panel, they had connections within the fashion industry, but they started from crossplay. The thing is that crossplay was like super knit, like crossplay. Like, well, anime fashion is like super niche because it's something that's not utilized every day. But then this company, they started from there, and then they went to actual stuff like outside of the anime world. For me, I come from like the anime world. That's just how it goes. Have I cross-dressed before anime? Actually have. But when it came to doing this more, I started to crossplay more and more, which I really wanted to do. And then I'm like, oh, anime, like, I don't mean to sound like a jerk. Like, you do it too much, it can get like a little bit too artificial, and then it's just too much to invest on in terms of like the style of the wigs. Like when you crossplay, a lot crossplay connotates to like doing a specific character. For me, my crossplay is based on occupations, jobs, like a maid. You can be whatever maid, like you add your own style to it. I kind of don't want to be stagnant in terms of like replicating a character in anime all the time. That's why when I see other people's cosplays, I'm not really going for accuracy, but I guess the good vibes that I get from when I look at it. If it's hot, if it's that, yeah, it's supposed to be hot, right? But I kind of want to feel happy about what I see, you know. Kind of want to feel happy about what I see, and that's just how it goes. Like, even for like cross-dressers, like cross-dressers that don't even like look like the prettiest of the prettiest, I would say sometimes outshine the ones who do have that automatic attractive look, you know, in a sense. Because you know, like, you can tell either from like the effort or just how they carry themselves how great it looks. And I don't want to just be crossplay. I guess you can say I can like do cross dress after. I mean, I've been doing more cross dress lately, but I want to just fuck with the styles that I hopefully think will look good with me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I wanna go with it. You know. Hell, like, you know, like I wanted to make a video basically life after crossplay. Like, you crossplay, like you start crossplaying, then you get into different things. It's almost like porn. I'm picking Burnout because I know that the majority of you guys are well versed in that subject. I had to actually study just to uh just to relate with you, Totally Innocent Squad. um but yeah, you start out with hand holding, and then it comes to kissing, and then it becomes like some other thing, like next thing you know you're like in Mariana's Trench or some shit like that. So so yeah, so you want to, I guess, maybe not be like a one trick pony, like, oh, you only do crossplay, only do this. And it's not just for that, it's just because it's stuff that I want to do. Like, yeah, I can go back to crossplay, it's just that I can wear these clothes outside anytime I want outside, as opposed to wearing a schoolgirl outfit or like a nun costume every day, like outside. Oh yeah, I feel like, why are you dressed like a nun? It's not Halloween. Like, you're gonna get like these questions, you're gonna get all this attention, all this unnecessary attention that you don't want. So that's like a big suck it to all the people who think I just want to go out there and get everyone's attention, because you kind of don't. You just want to be able to blend in without looking so ostentatious. And and yeah, I think that's the way to go about it. I feel like there's a balance. You can't be too much of yourself going outside. Like, you like that's it's like a game, you know what I mean? It's like almost like playing the rules. Like you're playing this game, and you don't want to be like those people who are like, oh no, fuck everyone, I'm gonna do everything that I want. I feel like there's a balance between it. There's a balance between it, because if you're kind of like that person, like, it's kind of like a turn off. Like, I don't think you'd ever want to like hang out with a person who always wants to like do what they want, and they're very obnoxious for lack of a better word. So that's what I feel. You want to be able to find your balance, like, you can walk the walk, but you can talk the talk, you can look the look. Like, that's where it comes from. I have a sister. We're talking about Sister Blondie. I think that's what that originally connotated to. Sister Blondie, a totally innocent man's not traps, not thought. So there's that. I guess that's what I want to talk about. In terms of like where I come from, I wasn't kidding when I said I came from the trap life, I do want to create a video about that. I guess further detailing it. I can talk about it a little bit. Everyone knows that I've come from a maid cafe. Like, I did maid cafes. That's what got me into anime conventions. When I did maid cafes, it was, I wouldn't say necessarily my intention to like trick people, but because it's not, I wouldn't say trick, because if they mistook me for a girl, it's not like I was like being super obnoxiously girly. Like, I had to be like super obnoxiously girly. I just had to be adorkable and be able to pass. If people were to, I wouldn't say, because I wasn't there to actively, I didn't like go up to guys and be like, no. They either came up to me, or when the opportunity presented itself, that's when I would do it. You know what I mean? I don't go actively. That's why when people say, oh, you catfish, I'm like, not necessarily, because I am not seeking that kind of attention. If the attention gets brought to me, then fine, let's play a little fucking game. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm down with that. I feel like a lot of people already like know where I'm coming from in terms of like what I do, but it was listed as trap made for like marketing purposes. Like, oh yeah, there's a boy dressed up as a maid, and then it was fun. We've had instances where people would tell me like, oh yeah, we asked one of our friends like, oh, which one do you think is the girl? Which one do you think is the boy? And then, you know, the person would like look around and then look at all the maids, and then, you know, I wasn't picked, which was flattering as fuck. You know, it was pretty fucking awesome. It was one of our other maids who yeah, I'm not gonna really go into that. But that's where it comes from. Like, after that, I more normally did conventions and stuff, like just to dress up, mess around, hang out with friends, and then I figured, fuck, I want to do this more, and then that's when YouTube came. So now you know my crossplay, crossdress story, how I got into it, and like I guess my future plans. I just want to be able to fuck with more styles. Like before it was like themes, and now we're gonna go even further for more styles. I think that'll hobby wise help in terms of versatility, in terms of like what styles I want to like do for the future. I mean, I still don't like this wig. I don't like it. I don't like this. Didn't come out the way that I wanted to. Mm-hmm. But that's that. I'm gonna go eat my food for a little bit, so excuse me. Or pardon me, I don't know. This is something grain rice with chicken. It's something that you order online and then you actually make it. So I went to take off work today, and I slept the whole day because my darling kept me up yesterday. We played video games until like 7 a.m. in the morning. Oh shit. And it's with chicken too, so it's really good. I like it. I like how brown rice tastes because it has like that nice thickness to it. As for me, man, I have no idea. Like, I've vaguely read about it, but I don't get it. Well, you can't post pictures of other pictures? Like, that kind of sucks. Like, this is the internet, you know what I mean? I'm just so curious as to what's gonna happen. Where did I get that top? This I got at like I got out of Rainbows. This one is H&M. This was on sale. I'll show you like I guess the whole outfit, but like I'll show it to you soon. It's not spicy, actually. I kind of wish it was. Now that you mention it. Like when I finished making it, I needed like a little bit of salt. I didn't choose the trap life chose me. I guess so. Like I didn't. I'm telling you, like it. I want to say like trap made like it, yeah, because it just connotates and like it's just all anime, and I'm telling you that's where I come from. That's why I use the word. I don't use it a lot because I always say that you get called a trap, you never call yourself a trap. And I think like for season 5 it's gonna get a little real in terms of like what's really going through my mind. You don't get like you think. I'm telling you, any anime that you freaking watch, the guy who either wants to be the girl or just likes to wear girls' clothes or whatever, and they always get mistaken. They never call themselves trap or anything. Me, I don't call myself a trap. You know, I get called it, so it's like Eminem. I am whatever you say I am. Like, fine, you wanna fucking call me a trap? I'll be a fucking trap, and I'll show you. I'll show you while I still can. Like, I'll play this fucking game. I'll play a fucking game. Like, I still got a dick. And that shit points forward. No. Like, we're getting hours. We're getting hours. Do you know why cross-dressing is considered perverted? The majority is because it's fetishized. That's a really good question. I'm actually happy you asked that question. It's fetishized because it's not like in a world where men have to be men and not do anything girly. Can't do anything girly. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I don't know. Do you think why do you think hentai and fan services considered perverted? I think it's sort of like that. Like, do you know why hentai and well, not necessarily hentai in terms of like what we're talking about. Why it's considered perverted? It's because when it comes to cross-dress styles, right? Peeps, like I'm guilty of this as well. We like to wear things that accentuate our bodies, something that make us look nice. You know what I mean? It's why it's like how one thing leads to another. You know what I mean? It's like how one thing leads to another. If you're hungry, you're gonna eat, right? But I think the general sense of what you're talking about is why it's considered perverted. Because it's it's an aesthetic thing, and the things that we choose to wear, I would say, and that's what attracts people to liking those things. Like, let's say you're a guy, right? You're a guy. No guy's ever gonna fucking pay attention to you unless, you know, they're gay and they think that you're cute. If you're a guy, right, and you're wearing something that's something that a girl wears and it happens to look really good on you, like almost like a girl, right? What's gonna happen? Guys are gonna give you more attention. That's just how it goes. Like that's like them hard to swallow pills. You know what I mean? That's just how it goes. Like, I remember like crossplay, well, not crossplay, but like cross-dressing. When I went out to go karaoke last month, right, with friends, and I was walking out of the bank, right, and there were like these like teenage kids, right, who, you know, were making comments like ooh, like looking, because I had my Yankees fitted on, and I was wearing a skirt, right, and, you know, like, it was so fucking stupid, right? Like, I was just like, you know, grabbing a pull of my bit. I was like that, and then they're like, oh wow, she smokes too, and then like I didn't hear any comments, but like it's the attention that you get, even if you like walk through a park. If you're wearing something that can be provocative, or if you're just a girl in general, like a real girl, like I fucking feel girls, right? Not like that. I mean, when I feel girls, I feel what they're going through. I empathize. Like, it's just how guys are, and, you know, like, when you want something, you want to take it. When you think, you want to make comments, you want to be cool, you want to always be doing something to be interesting, I would say. I think that's what guys do, especially guys who just like attention as well, you know what I mean? It's a normal thing, so yeah. Why is it perverted? Because people have their thoughts. And they make it that way. Some people like it. I'm not saying it's like a huge problem, you know what I mean? If it turns you on, okay, just don't make it apparent like every 100 time you see something. Like, you could see something you like and be like, damn, but you don't have to like you don't have to talk about it like so much. Like, whenever I'm like with my guy friends or anything, right? Like, yo, you want, yo, bro, like, you want to go clubbing or whatever? I'm like, nah, I'm good. Like, I'll just go. Like, I can just go to a bar, grab a drink. Like, oh, but they're gonna be mad girls there or whatever. I'm like, okay. I wonder what kind of person would I be like, okay, yeah, I'll go. Like, shit. I remember growing up, and that's like all people talked about, girls. Because I think people want to be. It's what's like ingrained into society. Oh, yeah, you want to do girls, you want to be man, and girls like manly things, stuff like that. Oh, if you hang out with girly guys, that makes you gay, they're gonna think that you're gay or whatever, like all of that stuff. But I think it's a simple question. Maybe because there aren't enough outlets for showing what crossplay or crossdress is in a regular sense. When you look at it online, if you like type stuff, I'm not sure what, I can't really think about it when it comes to mine, but if you go online and type these things, you know, like what's associated, like whatever's taboo, like when you think about like Thailand and like ladyboys, right? You know, that like these are things that people probably are more like, a lot of people know about it more, so they're automatically gonna associate it with that. I remember speaking with this girl about me cosplaying, cross-dressing, and I was like, oh yeah, I do, I dress up like as a maid for like a convention, right? And then she was like, oh my god, you do drag? I'm like, no, I don't do drag. Like, drag, that's something else. But isn't like that what it is? Drag, dressed up as girl? I'm like, no. So I'm not really gonna like bother and explain what is. You know what I mean? Like, okay, fine, yeah, I do drag, yeah, uh-huh. You probably think I suck dick too, like every day. Like, nah, generally not the case. But people are gonna make assumptions, and those are like the first connotations that they make of it. Like, oh, you wear girls' clothes because, one, oh, you're gay. Okay, let's say if you're gay, but does that even matter? Like, oh, you wear girls' clothes because you this. Like, they can come up with any reason to justify whatever. Like, you know what I mean? That's just how they feel. So, like, who's gonna stroke their ego? You know, in a sense, it's like, you know, their ways of like self masturbation. Like, that's what I've got to say. You know, like for me in particular, it's my art. I would call it. You know, it's my art. Like, would I go to drag? No, drag is like some next level shit. Like, you know, like if you're talking about like drag and like the model drag or like the model cosplayer, right? It can just range. Like, who's the best? Oh, I make my cosplays, therefore I'm the best. Oh, I make my drag costumes, I'm the best. Oh, I can lip sync better than you, so I'm better in drag and that skill. You know, it's a whole spectrum and skill set. You know, like if you think of basketball being like, oh, I make my own basketballs and I own my own team and I'm a really good player, like, you're still not gonna like beat LeBron or something like that, or Kobe Bryant, or Steph Curry, or Michael Jordan. You know, that's just how it goes. Like, it really depends on your skill sets, and I guess what makes it, maybe that's why it's more of like a popularity contest. Have you ever considered myself as androgyny? When I first did crossplay, before I did that, like, I think my ideal thing was just breaking gender stereotypes. In terms of like what you look like, and like you can do half and half. It's fine, right? But I don't know, it just never really like stuck with me. I always admired bringing the duality of guys' features and girls' features together. I mean, I'd say it's the same thing for myself, because, you know, I definitely have like guy features. Because, hey, what do you want me to say? I'm a boy. You know what I mean? You leave a comment, oh, you're You have an Adam's apple, your shoulders are wide, like, because I'm a boy, you know what I mean? Like, what are you trying to get at? Like, are you fucking stupid? Like, no shit, Sherlock. But that's sort of thing. Both male and female characters. Oh, blend in one and you're no longer stuck in one. Dominant gender instead of gender label. I feel like maybe people like they overthink it too much. You know, I think it's because they wanna know more. They wanna know more about the things that they like and that they want to be a part of. It's very strange because like I've met people who talk to me, right? And then they go into it like it's like a fucking fad and like they ask for helps and advice, and I think sometimes as much as I want to help someone, are they really, you know, like I've got things to do, you know what I mean? I could possibly be helping someone else who is like really into it. For going off on a tangent like I always do, I'm a boy, like that's how it goes. Like even if I say, no matter how many times I say it, there's always gonna be a person that's gonna ask me, "Are you transgender? Are you this? Are you that?" You know, and it's gonna be really fucking weird because I'm a boy. I like, oh yeah, that's Blondie. He always says he's a boy, and like other people always hear it so many times. Like I don't want to like repeat myself. They don't read the fact. They don't watch the videos. I get new people. Like, it's a thing. So yeah, I'm just a boy. I like to keep things simple. You know, you want to be a good kisser, especially to people who you don't want to thing. I feel like there are always people who always talk about stuff where it's like they want to correct people all the time. It's fine because, you know, you're trying to teach them the right thing, but then if you're like known for doing it too often, it's sort of kind of like a turn off. Like, no, I'm this, I'm a this, I'm a this, I'm a that, I'm a this, I'm a this, I'm a this, I'm a this, I'm a that. Like, okay. I feel like it's prominent and, you know, if someone asks, just ask, answer the question, or like just get a feel for them. And maybe just reply normally. If they want to know, I'm pretty sure they'll ask about it. But like there's sometimes like you ask one question and you want like a simple answer, but then they go on a thing teaching you about the whole thing, and then you necessarily don't want to talk about it, but they keep on going on. I don't know, maybe it's just like feed their social side, which is okay. Like, oh, it's okay, I just wanted to know about that. You don't have to go into detail. But maybe we could just say that instead. But if they keep on talking about it after you ask the question, you're never going to want to talk to them again. But androgyny, I've never thought about it. I don't think I ever will. I'm just going to be me. You know what I mean? Like, labels are fine, like, for classifying things. That's why I say I'm a boy. Like, that's it. Boy, that's it. No hormones, nothing. This is what I fucking do. Like, I like doing this. You know what I mean? Because, you know, like, this is, like, it's totally relative towards, like, gender identity and all that stuff. And I guess people want to know. So, I'm fine with that. Maybe I should just really put it there at the bottom. Read the fact. Or some shit like that. Fact. No label, like, you know, I'm a boy. Like, I can't really say, like, anything for all the other identities out there, or all the other thoughts and theories, whatever you can call them. I don't know what to say because I'm not an expert on it. I'm just a boy. I'm a boy. I'm a boy. I like to wear girls' clothes, you know, sometimes, right? And it's just fun and it's nice. I think it's nice. And if you like, if you like it, then you like it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't ask people, why do you like playing basketball? Why do you like video games? Why do you like wearing SB dunks? Why do you like Balenciagas? Why the ones that look like socks? Why do you buy Supreme? Supreme. Why do you buy Supreme? Why do you do the things you do? Why do you like your hobbies? Why do you like your lifestyle? Why do you do? Yeah, like, it's a simple thing. You probably know the answer, but then again, maybe you're searching for a different answer. Maybe you think that they're gonna be super talkative about, oh, I love this because of this and that and that and this and stuff. Or maybe they just like to talk about themselves. Would you marry me? I shouldn't have vlog video that you don't use your character. I have no idea what that means. Would you marry me? I don't know. I don't think that's something that you ask. These marriage questions. Blondie versus T-Series. Oh, let's fucking get it. Blondie versus T-Series, guys. We need to make a live counter. I'm gonna have it up my future streams. We're gonna go off Blondie talks. Right now we've got, how many subs do we have? We have 2,400, almost 400, 2,400 subs on Blondie Talks. T-Series, sub count. Okay. Social Blade. 62,085,470. Guys, we only need 82,085,400. No, 83,100. 83,100. That's what we need in order to beat T-Series. Share your stuff. It's not even for the main channel, but just share if you want, if you have things. If you want to be my lover, you have got to give. Taking is too easy, but that's the way it is. What you think about that? Now you know how I feel. Say you can handle my love. Are you for real? Now don't go wasting my precious time. If you really bug me, then I'll say goodbye. I'll tell you what I want, what I really want. So tell me what you want, what you really want. I want 100 sub count. If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends, taking it. Okay. In the vlog, you don't use your character? I still don't get what that means. Are you never not in crossplay? No. Like, sometimes you have to go take a shower and stuff. But, are you never not in crossplay? There are always gonna be times, you know, you got work, you've got things, sometimes you wanna visit peeps, and not cause a scene. You know what I mean? Hit me and my fashion, break out the Timbs and the Yankee cap. I've got the cap and, like, I've got the fitted in my thing. That's where I wear it for. Yeah, fucking like, I kind of want to finish my food too. Fuck, I'm like dropping the knowledge today. Unlike all the other stuff. Just today's outfit, by the way, guys. But the Timbs are my other. I don't want to, like, bring my Timbs out. You know? Like, look from, like, last year. I need to get a bigger fitted. But, yeah. I'll probably, like, put it on some other time, but, yeah. Let's just go with that. But, yeah, New York fashion. New York fashion. You ever get burned out by this? I guess in terms of creating content and stuff, I kind of do, because I've got, like, a lot of work to do. You know what I mean? Whether it's, like, coming up with, like, a different outfit composition, or, like, just having something silly to do. Like, for me, YouTube is not my job. You know what I mean? It's more of, like, I guess you could say my hobby. And then like just whereas Instagram, Patreon, all that stuff, like all of those are things I like to do in my spare time. I wouldn't be doing it. Like I could easily, if I was looking for money, right? I'd be just doing my job. You know what I mean? Doing my job, or like, continue studying. But I kind of like to live like a life of balance because I don't want it to be over something. I forgot. I don't want to be overwhelmed, but I kind of do get a little bit overwhelmed when it comes to like creating all this stuff. Like, I guess it's sort of one of the reasons why stopped I stopped like being an admin on Discord. Just looking at the problems, having to deal with them, and like actually think. Sometimes me and the Mothi would spend hours trying to take care of things, and it just wasn't working out for me. Like it's just too much. So right now I'm always batting myself in terms of like regulating what I should spend more time on, whether it be the streams, whether it be the videos, whether it be the stuff that I want to do. And it's tough. Like if I wasn't working, and if I had like if I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth, then yeah, I'd definitely be doing, I don't know, I don't even know if I'd still be doing this. It's very strange. Yeah, I think I'd probably still be doing this. You know what I mean? But this is like more stuff that I like to do on the side. Do I get burned out? Fuck yeah, I get burned out like crazy. I get burned the fuck out. You know what I mean? From like all the other stuff that I want to do. But yeah, you get burned out. If you do YouTube, you're gonna get burned out. If you do YouTube and Twitch, you're gonna get burned out. If you do Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch, you're gonna get burned out. If you do YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, all that other stuff, you're gonna get burned out. If you have life, you're gonna get burned out. If you have work, you're gonna get burned out. If you have family, you're gonna get burned out. That's just how it goes. There's simply not enough time in a day to do all the things you want. So you might as well do them, right? Because you're gonna do it anyway, right? Who said that again? Was it Margot Robbie? No, Scarlett Johansson. Yeah, that's what she said. Do it because you're gonna do it anyway. But that makes sense. That makes sense because you are gonna do it anyway. You're gonna do what you're gonna do. You're gonna be like Dr. Pepper. Blondie versus T-Series is like level 1 Knight versus 99 Space Dragon. Correction. I prefer level 1 Battle Maiden Princess versus level 99 Space Dragon. I'm just kidding. I'm fucking with you. The word Q is ironic. Just Q with a bunch of solid letters written in line. Oh wow. That's mind blown. Most favorite actresses retired because parenting. Andre. Mia Khalifa. Yo, that's so sad. Hey, hell, when I get pregnant, I might have to retire too from doing all this stuff. When that happens, like, I have to give my life for it. I'm gonna be like a protest zealot and be like, my life for ire. And ire means a word something. My life for ire. Ire, death. Anger, my life for anger. But ire, for those who don't play StarCraft. Oh my god, I'm such a nerd. I love video games. Henry Okita. Henry Okita is like type oldish dude. I've like seen her videos from like a long time ago. Do you want to be transsexual? Oh my god. Didn't I just say I was a boy? I'm almost forever gonna be a boy. Oh, see, there you go. Do you want to be transsexual or something that I mean gender fluid you now? No, if I did, then I wouldn't say I want to become a boy. I think I might just skip those questions. Because it's just me repeating myself. German dress leader Blondie? No, I don't think so. I'm gonna turn on my AC for a bit, guys. I know I don't do this often. Let me know if you can hear me. I can't put this on because it's gonna make my hair look weird. But you can hear me, right? Right? Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Your profile picture is not changing because you have to wait. Google has to update the account. Speaking of Halloween, are you gonna bring back the traditional German dress cosplay? Which one? The beer one? The beer wench one? Let me know. Let me know if that's the one. I'm stuck with this username. Oh god, I haven't caught up to the chat. Holy fuck, I'm like way behind. It's oh, okay, here we are. Uh, how do you minimize stubble makeup? Uh, I would recommend, cause like even like for my freaking eyebrows, I hate them shits, right? Like I have to go get them threaded, right? But then they grow a bit. Sometimes some of the hair grows quicker. I recommend plucking. Plucking even for like facial hair, you know what I mean? Like if you have facial hair, it's better to pluck. Better pluck and just make sure that it's clean all the time. That's the best way to go for it. I'd recommend doing that. That way you don't actually get stubble and then like it doesn't create that grayish thing when you like compared to like shaving. I like how Blondie answers your question right away, and my girl is cool with me seating. I'm just scared to do it in public. Yeah, trust me. You know, like, if you're gonna do something, you gotta know what you're signing up for, quote unquote. You know, it's not like you're like 17 and you know nothing about the military, but then these military recruiters come to you and be like, "Would you like to fight for Uncle Sam? Like, he's never met you and all, but you know." And then they try to like convince you, and then you don't have like the social skills to defend yourself from not wanting to be in the military, so you end up going to the military. Next thing you know, you're you know you have an M4A1 or something. But yeah, I guess you got it really depends. Like you have to I'm not gonna say you have to. It's fine to be a closet crossplayer, crossdresser. It's fine. Like it's fine. It's perfectly fine. Don't ever let anyone ever tell you otherwise that it's not fine. It's fine. You know, you're doing it at your own pace. You're doing with what makes you feel comfortable. At times there may be like you want to go beyond the limit, like go a little further, then that's totally up to you. You know, there's no pressure. Like why we do this is for many reasons, but the main reason why we do it is because we enjoy it. You know what I mean? I think the reason why we need a lot of support is because it's something that's being that people are against. I would say the general majority are against because it can harbor harbor negative thoughts or something or something like that. Like how everyone thinks that crossdresser crossplay is just fetishized and stuff like that. No, it's more than that. You know, some people do it for art. Some people just do it for a lifestyle. I feel like, but it's tough again because you know that's why it's sort of like I'm not gonna like bother like really explaining it to everyone. Like I can't do it by myself. You know what I mean? And I think that's the thing that Sister Blondie was trying to make last year. That claim that she was trying to make in terms of like spreading the word of the cross. You know what I mean? But hopefully we can get Sister Blondie back on to talk more about that. That's what I feel. cross-dressing is fun, you know? It's, as I said, it's sort of like the thing, like that Men's Warehouse commercial. You're gonna like the way you look. Sometimes it depends. Maybe you might hate the way you look. You know what I mean? Trying things like never really hurt anyone. It's fun. Something to celebrate. You know what I mean? Whether you're have guy features or girl features, you play to it. You play to it. That's why it's not the prettiest girl who wins beauty pageants. It's the most fun and entertaining girl. But it's not a competition to begin with. So fuck that shit. Um, that's not pizza. It's not pizza. Are there certain styles that you want to do more than others? Uh, it's tough to say. There's just so many out there, right? But I think a lot require a lot of work. Like there's some styles that I've tried out before that I do not like. This was like borderlining it. So now you know like what kind of styles I don't like doing. Uh, I kind of don't want to like reveal what I want to do next time because I always want my stuff to like sort of be like a little surprise, just so I can, you know, just because. You know what I mean? If I'm trapping you or about anything or like, like let it be that. You guys already know I'm a guy and I like to like do the shit. So yeah. But in terms of like style, what styles do I want to do? I haven't really thought about them yet, but I want to maybe go more into. Should I say skin revealing? Is that the thing? Skin revealing one like scantily clad. I don't even know. I don't like how that sounds, but I wouldn't say I would like to do a lot of them, but those are like always been on my mind. Just just as a challenge for me. But I don't think it's something that I would stream. I think that we've had an amazing time with the swimsuit stream that I did. Like I'm just happy to say that I could do it. I could do it. You know what I mean? Uh, but any future ones? It's tough to say. It's tough to say because when I think of characters as well, it's just too expensive and like too time consuming. Like I've got other things to take care of. So that's why I go with more casual things. And like that, it's like as I said, it's more lucrative in terms of like uh, it's more lucrative in terms of being able to wear the things again. You know, like when people like when they some depending on who you are, you can always cosplay the same person, at every convention, but you can never really wear the clothes outside. We have a lot of clothes that I don't even wear outside, but like it's just I guess you can call it my quote unquote addiction in terms of like just trying to like do a different outfit, different wig, do a different style. It's very strange because I haven't like really looked back on it, but I wanna see. I kind of want to see growth, not within my YouTube channel or anything like that, but I guess like within my skill. Because if there's growth within your skill, everything else will just come into play. You know what I mean? So I really don't know. I mean, I don't know anything because I'm like just randomly talking. More styles, but I'm gonna really think and give you at least maybe one thing that I wanna probably do since you asked, and I remember you. You always come to my streams. Thank you so much. Um, Gangnam Style. No. What style would I like to do? Uh, I mean, if anything, I probably would have said, gyaru, like gal, like how I did last time. Well, I had that on the schoolgirl day. People didn't know I did dark makeup. I already did that. So I'm just really trying to like figure out what would I do. When I think about emo style, it's something I don't want to do. Maybe a more American girl style, or maybe a French, more French style. I would say I'd like to experiment with like their type of like fashion and like see what
how would that turn out if I were to like try and replicate that style? So there's that. There's other cultural styles, and I don't call it cultural appropriation. Like it's so annoying. Like you're not. I don't think you're necessarily hurting anyone, especially if you're just trying to like emulate the style. You know what I mean? It's art, for if anything, how you portray it, right? If that was the case, then people are just going to. It's just more bitching, to be honest, and yeah, that kind of sucks. No, it's just annoying, per se. And I don't want to like look at you and be like, oh, you're the annoying person that talks too much about cultural appropriation because it's just annoying to me. It's not happy stuff. This is why the blondie love, faith, happiness, and forced positivity movement exists for shit like that. For people who complain too much and need to like just just chill out and enjoy life for what it's worth. If there are things that are bothering you, there are other places to go. You know, I can only do so much, and I'm not a licensed therapist or anything. I can cosplay one if you want me to, and I can try and tell you like how to fix your problems, but he just needs to sign like a freaking a waiver denying me of all liability when I give out my 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 forced intellectual advice. You can do that. Does that sound good? Alright. Why is no one friends with Jack? It's because he's a pain in the neck. Oh my god. What these jokes? They're actually pretty good. I ain't gonna front. Keep it going. Traps are so trendy. I like that. You know? But it's fine. I'm not hating on it. I'm not hating on it. Because I'm not hating on it. If you like traps, that's fine. It's nice to express your love within the appropriate area. You know what I mean? It's not like you go into the White House. You're having a meeting, a board meeting, or in your company. You're in your company your congressional meeting, whatever, right? And then you go over there. Like, oh yeah, we're here to talk about increasing profit margins, etc., streamlining logistics, right? And then you sit there. I like traps. It's not the time and place to do it, bruh. Get out of here, like, come on. Come on, Toshi. And then, yeah, it's just not the place and time. I guess a lot of people come over here and they talk about it, like, because it's relative, and it is relative. I'm not gonna, like, say here, like, oh no, just because I don't call myself this, like, but yeah, I think it is type of, like, a fad thing. I think the year of the trap, if I can call it that, was last year. That's when shit started to, like, blow up. Like, a lot of people were, like, really, really into that. And I've got people telling me, Blondie, you gotta do it. You gotta go. You gotta think. You gotta take advantage of this trap thing that's going on. Like, I kind of don't want to, because anime should stay with anime, and anime is far from where we would like it to be. You know what I mean? You've got all this beautiful stuff, and don't even talk to me about like the working conditions for actually getting decent anime out, because I'm not happy with summers, or what is it, falls? We're in fall now, right? Well, within the recent animes that have been coming out, for the production value, the low pay that these people are working for. You know, I've gone to like other Patreons of like hentai artists, and they're making bank. But look at all the poor hentai artists out there in Japan. Like, need to start a movement for them. But yeah, it's sort of like how people are not fucking with Crunchyroll. That we can talk about. How people are not fucking with Crunchyroll. But I'll go on a little bit later. I don't want to like talk about so much negative stuff. I think I went super crazy today in terms of like what I want to talk about. The stream, I probably shouldn't put the stream up, just so you guys can just really pay attention. Although I'm getting like really hot. Oh wait, I didn't turn on the other mic. I'm sorry, I put the stuff down, and now you guys can't hear me.
No, I'm eating my food too. I've been talking too much. Oh, I'm not mind more streams everyday clothing like this. Thank you. It'd make much more sense. You know what I mean? Oh shit. Put my wrong screen. I need to get a clip. Well, real question is, what's wrong with being a pervert? Didn't I say that there was like really nothing wrong? You just stuff that you keep to yourself, you know? You admit you cross-dress for attention. I think everyone does things for attention. That's just how it is. If someone's gonna call you out on doing things for attention, so what? So what? Are you the only one that's gonna do it? Like, they're just trying to make you feel some type of way. You know what I mean? You know, if you don't get the attention, then while you're crossing, then you probably shouldn't do it for attention then. I'll tell you that much. You know, if it like feeds you or whatever. I mean, in particular, it's sort of like, let's say I get like no viewers or anything like that. Then I necessarily may not need to do this. You know what I mean? But I'll like just do it on my own time and like maybe just do it for pictures, etc. You know, so still do it the ways that I want to. But since I have people coming over and saying, "Yo, what up? You know, I'm down to hang." You know, Fridays. You know how much money I save? All my beer money that I'd spend at a bar goes into dresses and girls' clothes that I spend over here. That I spend for like, you know, to get like more clothes. What do I do if your parents call you gay? Call them gay back. Like, no, you're gay. I don't know. And just be like, okay, whatever. You know what I mean? Guys, look at the guys in the gym. you go. But are they licking them because they want to touch their bodies? Touch my body. Or are they looking at them because they want to be them? I want to be in you. I want to be inside of you and feel my muscles. Feel my muscles become your muscles. That shit is like some Jeffrey Dahmer shit. Vaping and wearing feminine clothes is a mix. Oh wow, this is like stuff from long ago. If anything, you wanna, I guess, be presentable and look the best that you wanna be. That's also another way to like look at it, right? You don't wanna go out looking like shit, people are always gonna judge you, whether for good or for bad, heaven or hell. Like, it's stuff that just happens. More hard to swallow pills. Oh my god, if I ever do a doctor stream, y'all guys are gonna get it. It's been a while since the last time I got a long, serious answer. Oh, yeah, no problem. You'll eventually get what you want from me. You just gotta stick around for a while. Yeah, red lips is something that I've always wanted to experiment with. Like... What is it? It's NARS. NARS Cruella. This was a 2-pack. Tupac, rest in peace. It's for $20 on Sephora. I got it like 2 weeks ago. They were having like the sale on Sephora. Like, you just go to the store and tell them, I'm a member. Like, can I get my 15% off? And then yeah. So I got that. I got like a new moisturizer, moisturizing primer and what else did I get? And I got a new moisturizer, facial moisturizer. If I wear a girl's clothes, yeah, and that's fine, It's nice seeing you. I remember catching you at AX. I think it's awesome too, like when you have like these meetups. Maybe I should really like look up more meetup places like in New York where people like cross-dress. Even if it's for drag, you know what I mean? I mean specifically for that. It doesn't have to deal with like any orientation type of thing. I just want to be at a place where people crossplay, cross-dress, who do what I do. And I think that was like one of the reasons why I enjoyed the meetup. I just wish it was a bigger event run by different people. That way we don't have to spearhead the whole thing and we could just try and enjoy ourselves. Oh my god. When does a joke become a dad joke? When it becomes a parent. That's like a double entendre. Call me trans, call me lesbian, I don't care. Call me, you can call me like whatever you want. I kind of don't care anymore. I've been that gang, at least I am. What are we doing in this chat? Blonde's talking about his insecurities, yet we're talking about Pantene. That's fine. I don't mind. Pantene Pro V. Esta no conversación España. Ich bin ein Coca-Cola. Bring still tell you jokes, can't tell me what to do. Blondie should be in a shampoo commercial like Herbal Essences. You want to be like, yes, yes, yes. Hey Blondie, are you happy? I'm content. I can't really complain because I'm doing the things that I love. When you think about it. I wake up, I go to work, I play video games, I drink beer, I wear the clothes I like, I can be myself, kind of. I feel like I could be myself a little bit more myself now compared to like a year or two ago. But it's all good vibes, and, you know, pushing forward. Like, there's still things that I've got to work on, a lot of personal problems that I have to work on in terms of like getting those personal things done. And then, you know, but what I'm saying is like I'm happy, but, you know, I could be happier, and I want to work towards the happiness. You know, I can rest when I'm diagnosed with something or something. A little bit too morbid, but, you know. I look sad. No, I can't say that I'm tired because I just woke up like a few hours ago. I took another nap, so yeah. A Roman walks into a bar, holds up two fingers, says 5 beers. Oh my god. I know someone whom I'd as a guy for years, but dressed as a girl. He's not full-time woman transition, so he's now. Yeah, it's different. Like, it's not one linear path, you know? It's not one linear path. That's how things should be. They should never be linear paths. You know, it's life, you make your own. If not, you're just gonna be like the conformist society of Japan, and just live life like a robot. You know, working for like a black company, working long hours with no overtime pay, no social life, and not for yourself but for the company. Like, maybe that's why. No, this is gonna get too more of a serious topic again. I love this chat and discussions way deeper than Mariana's trench. That was probably like 10-20 minutes ago. But guys, I'm only like on my first beer, and, you know, it's a crime for me. It's a crime for me to, you know, keep that on. I'm gonna go finish this. I've been eating this for an hour and a half already. How do you lose weight? Stream and talk to people. That way you forget to eat your food. Yeah. Thank you for the jokes. The jokes are really, really nice. I'm gonna go get this. Viewing yourself as a woman and simply enjoying playing around with women's apparel are two different things. Yeah, I think people are just trying to like categorize things, like just trying to like make things into a science. You know, it's sort of, it's like if you can't really like prove things, then it's hard for people to take you seriously, especially depending on how you convey yourself. Blondie. That sounds really cute. Darlings here. God, these fucking jokes. I'm practicing for a bug eating contest and I've got butterflies in my stomach. Blondie study? What subject? the most how you say the most I'm sorry. The most amazing major that you can get. Liberal arts. Actually, it's not that bad. I'm not, you still have like no matter what it is, sometimes it's just the paper that counts, guys. That one's really good. Sodium hydroxide is being violated by sodium chloride. The base is under assault. Alright, am I secretly an engineer? No, I don't work with engines or computers. I don't, I see, I think that's very stereotypical, right? That's why you have like those memes. The best traps are programmers and stuff, because it necessarily doesn't have to deal with talking with people, I'd say. Like, maybe when it comes to like traps and stuff like that, they're more quiet, reserved, and I think that's something that relates with the quote-unquote trap community in general, that they're not really thing. Like, they want to be approached. That's why they look pretty full. They want the attention. They thing. Like, I think I'd still be fine if I walked out. Like, it would make Patreon a little bit easier in terms of like releasing outdoor, content, which I still need to do. People say mean stuff to people, it usually seems like they have no life. Hey, making fun of people is sort of a cry for attention too. If people are not going to pay attention to me, I'm going to ruin it for everyone else who's having fun. Hey, envy's a sin in our religion. Maybe I'll have to ask Sister Blondie to see what are the commandments, or like the other bad things within the house of everlasting innocence. I'm not level 1 white mage. I don't do magic. Oh my god, milk is also the fastest liquid on earth. It's pasteurized before use. What the fuck? Holy shit. You guys are like on your fucking... You're on like your Google tip, I swear. You're like on your meanest Google tip right now. I read book Sasha Grey and it was okay, I think. ACMR stream. Oh, God. Blondie AC fanfiction. Blondie, do you use Wi-Fi or broadband for internet? I'm hardwired. I'm hardwired. I have FiOS. The headset, it's I had to like, I had the white one, but I had to like RMA it. That stands for Return Merchandise Authorization, and then you get a number and then you get the other thing. They sent me the new version. It is new version, but I wish they sent me the white one, but it's okay. Beggars can't be choosers. Oh, dirndl. Okay, maybe I'll wear a dirndl. By German dress, I mean the one you wear when you did the sexy dance on your bed. What sexy dance? A sexy dance on my bed? Yeah, you're gonna have to like refresh me or like send me pictures. Oh, the Oktoberfest beer. Yeah, the beer wench. I call it the barmaid. I call it beer wench because it just sounds funny. with Wurstenbeer. Hallo, ich bin Fräulein Blonde. Wie geht's, Ace? Or just wie geht's, I'm sorry. Oh my god, non-blondie Furba. I can't do anything, you know, there's a place and time and like some things should never be touched. Like my innocence. You know what I mean? It must not be touched. We already had Dominatrix. I love the Matrix. It's my favorite. No, I'm kidding. Wirklich sehr wichtig, Leute. I don't know what that means. I hope I didn't say it. Wirklich sehr. Sehr is like very. Because I took German. In college. Hi boy, how art thou? Laughs in German. Oh my god. Where's the AC fanfiction? Blondie, tell me what caused your headache during last week's. Oh, for Sister Blondie, I think Sister Blondie was getting possessed. It's never a good idea to do a stream on being a nyan, right? When you've got a movie of almost the same concept, it comes out on the same thing. So whenever you decide to do a thing, a cosplay, you don't want to like enter crossplay dress or whatever. You don't want to intermingle the things, you know. I think Sister Blondie was just burnt out from what we spoke about before, you know. It's a really, really hard job being a
Yum.
It's really, really hard from what I'm hear. It's a lot of mental training and stability that you undergo. ACMR. It's probably us. Nah, it wasn't you guys. Like, trust me, there was so much stuff that I wanted to like go forward with. I really enjoyed the Nyan stuff. Hello, Blondie. AC-chan.
AC-chan, yamata.
Blondie replied as if she felt a shiver down her spine. Okay, Blondie was in heat, yeah. I was in heat. I was like, I think it was like still summer. This is a cosplay, and this cosplay has ascended beyond normal cosplay. But you can call this crossplay, and this to even further and beyond.
This is an innocent, and when this innocent has ascended beyond innocent, you can call this super innocent. And this is to even go further beyond. Whee!
Are you excited about the iPhone XS Max? Not really. I would love the design. I don't even have my phone on me. If it didn't have the little speaker at the top, that just ruined the integrity of the phone for me. I'd love to get one if it didn't have that speaker there. So I'm not gonna be getting iPhones for some time until they fix that issue. God, my hair's like getting all over my face. I'll probably do touch up like later, afterwards. I'll probably do that later. Don't tell me I have to clean up my mirror. It's like so easy to get prints. Here, more ACMSR for you. Is this off already? Did I lose battery? to run. Because I kind of don't know. No, it's actually not bad. Okay. Yeah, but that's what I have to say about iPhone. Like, I rocked with the company for a while, so yeah. I remember growing up and I had BlackBerry. BlackBerry is like still like one of my favorite. Too bad they're just not like it industry standard anymore. Well, I actually wouldn't say industry standard, but like maybe business standard. I don't know. Are you gonna try drag one day? Maybe one day. I spoke about before. I'd like to try drag. Fuck! I'm like silent again. Here you go again. Shit. Oh, why am I dual? Doesn't make sense. Hold on, guys. I'm just checking something. Okay. There should be a Sister Blondie show where she spreads the word of the cross. Every episode spreading the word of the cross, one episode at a time. I'll have to ask Sister Blondie, you know, like, it was her first time just doing all of that, and it they got a headache on their first thing. Maybe they're stage frightened or something. But yeah, I think that'd be a great idea in terms of just spreading the word of the cross. Uh, I think she does a far better job in terms of conveying uh, conveying how we should go forward in terms of like living our lives, especially for those devout to the cross or devoted to the cross. You know, like her first video had is pretty positive. Thoughts. Thank you, Alice. Just what I forget. That hot organic trap. Organic? Does that mean like no surgery or estrogen or HRT? I remember like speaking with someone on via DM. I'm not gonna say who specifically, right? Because that's just for them, you know. But they basically spoke about why they I admired me and another person just because take we don't do surgery or HRT. And for me in particular, I feel, you know, I'm somewhat lucky. I'm somewhat lucky. You know, I still have Anne's apple, you know, I like that that's that, you know. But it's very weird. Let's say if I didn't pass as well, you know what I mean? Would you still be would I still be an inspiration? And that's a very, I would say, polarizing topic just because it's based on, I've said it before, cosplay, crossdress, all this stuff is heavily aesthetic based, you know. So that's just something that I wanted to point out. It's very sad, a sad thing. I think that's like real talk, that's like legit real talk, legit real cosplay crossdress talk. That's why, you know, I have to like I've been like I've been rethinking a lot of these things when it comes to like determining why are we here? Like, favorite hair color? I it's tough to say. I really don't have one. I haven't really like, I guess maybe as of now, I like doing more dark colors. If you ask me like maybe 6 months ago or something, maybe more light colors. You know, like I wouldn't say I have a favorite. I wouldn't say I have a favorite color in general. You know what I mean? Like all of them are amazing, depending on like the time and situation. Favorite food? same thing because I'm gonna get tired of the food. I might as well like have something else. So I don't really, if you can call it play favorites, I'd say. Blondie, what happened to your big ass microphone? It's over here. I'm just not using it right now because I still need the AC. Draw me like one of your French Are there any French straps I've never seen? Hi, beautiful. Well, hello, darling. Try Victorian. Oh god, I don't like wearing big skirts. Well, big dresses. I don't think I'd ever do. I think those are the styles I would not like doing. Mana style from I keep on forgetting that band name, but it's the one with Gag. Mademoiselle Blondie. Is it because of my red lipstick? Is that why I'm a Madame Moiselle? Moulin Rouge cosplay. Korean Lady Marmalade. uh, Bologna. Sounds awesome. You can dress in traditional Dutch folk dress. Yeah, on Leif Erikson Day, right? I apologize if Leif Erikson is not Dutch. Oh, you guys seen my new phone? The Sony Leif Erikson? Blondie, your headphones. I can't hear you, Cap. Is my headset on? Yeah, it's on. You should be able to hear. Let me check the monitor. Yeah, it's on. Yeah, okay. Though this is from a while ago, I'm assuming. Blondie sims like Scrooge and Duck of Corona caps instead of coins. Oh god. This is just from like a few days ago. Cumulatively, I'll show you right now. You're just more over here. Oh shit. Oh, there's one behind my shot glass. Too. Look at my Corona cups. So many Corona cups here. Time to go put them in the bag. Here. When Fallout 76 comes out, guess who's already ready for a pre-order? This motherfucker. Dick. King Louis Garden. Fraulein Blondie today. The French king? What about the king of the north? Oh, you enjoyed my pain? Are you to ASMR? Blondie chew with her mouth open. Okay. Oh, you want me to chew with my mouth open? I already finished the food, but yeah. I'll try. Blondie reminds me of my ass, always behind. That was funny, that made me smile. My battery is dying. I love you, Blondie. Never forget that. I can't make any promises. Sometimes there's just a lot going on in my mind. You should cross a girl crossing a guy. I think I've done that before. It's like way, way back in my earlier Facebook posts. I won't say it here, but it's so weird knowing your real name. Uh, it's fine. Like it's public information. You know what I mean? You can find anything on the internet. You know what I mean? But I feel like if you know, like, if you know, then you know. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, cry about it? Oh my god! Like, there's like this thing that I've read a while ago. That's why, like, when you think about it, like, you're conditioned to it. You're already conditioned to it. Like me, I'm not
transitioning. I'm not doing anything right. I already like I'm fine. I'm already a guy. You know my name. It's fine. It's just that some people can be like so invasive, and it's very very weird. Like I've had issues where that became a problem. You know what I mean? Where people would actually take moments to like invade your privacy. I guess that's how you know that you're you're popular. I guess that's it's what also deters me from doing all the stuff that I would hopefully like to do because I just don't want it to come to a point where I can't get thing. Like I don't want to wait for this negative shit to happen. Like for Dr. Disrespect, have you ever read about what happened to him recently? Someone like just shot at his house. Like I don't know if it's gonna happen to me, God forbid if anything, but is it really worth risking? Like if that ever came to that point. That's why, if the information's there, it's out there, it's already out there, like fine, like big whoop. What am I gonna do about it? Like, most I can do is protect myself or whatever, with my dick or whatever. But yeah, like when it comes to like people like trying to like find out about you, it's a very stalker type shit, I would say. But like there's a balance. There's a balance between doing it. You know what I mean? The information's out there. It's out there. But if they're good, utilize it. If they're utilizing it just to try and get a one up on you, then that's fucked up. And you already would know how you feel about that person. That's what I have to say about that. It's just normal. Like you just have to put yourself in the other person's position. Like maybe like even in a celebrity's position, like people need their time. They need their time away from doing the things that they either have to do. And it becomes a bother. Like it becomes a hindrance to their work or their lifestyle. But I doing all this stuff, like I already knew that eventually it would happen one day. If it happens, then it happens. You know what I mean? I'm just saying like I'm not gonna go like, oh my god, I remember like what conditioned me for that, right? Was sort of like if you go on Encyclopedia Dramatica and you look up traps or whatever, transsexual whatever, right? There's something called a power word, right? And that's just basically the real name of what they the real name of the person. You know what I mean? Just the real name, like whether it's a guy's name or an androgynous, like a unisex name, and then they call it by that, right? Like, oh, how to anger crossplay or crossdresser or like trans or whatever. Like just call them by their power word. Like, you call them by their name that they don't identify as. Me, I'm pretty much fine with it. You know what I mean? I think like I'm good with it. I'm definitely good with it. I've had people who've done it with me before. I have no problem because hey, it's who I am. I'm not gonna like fucking front about oh my god, no, I'm this person now. Like it's not me. Like there are other people who live those lives, and with all due respect, I do call them by what they want to be called, just because you know it's just a nice thing to do. For me, I'm impartial about it. I would prefer just blondie, so it's easy and it just saves me the hassle of getting bothered and stuff. Uh, but that I think that's fine as well. I think that's why I have never like really even like released the video on that. Like it would be nice to, but that's how I feel about that. Like, wow. Thank you for trying to like figure stuff out because it just shows how much time you take for me. I'm flattered. I'm flattered. But yeah. But I think it's important when it comes to. There's one more thing I want to say about it. you know, for those who don't know, like I used to be a breakdancer, right? right? And then we'd all have names. We'd all have like we'd all have aliases. Like B boy, B girl, blah blah blah. Like let's think of some American B boys. B boy. If I say it, it's gonna feel so weird.
b-boy. Well, I want to think of some American ones like Rocks Right or who else? Breaks Crew, BKC, Broken Case Connection. I don't want to shout out like real names because I know people are like on a local basis, and but maybe like some well-known ones. Gravity. Who else is known? B-boy Gravity, B-boy. There's Rocks Right. I feel like all the B-boys I know like are international. Well, let's name some B-girls. B-girl, Yumi, B-girl. Okay, forget it. But let's just put it this way: like they all have like these aliases, right? And I went to a jam. Like a jam is like a competition, like a b-boy jam, right? Where people come, they either practice their ciphers over there, there's competition itself, and then this person that I was in a crew with, right? The announcer knew him, and they call him by his real name on the microphone. You know what I mean? Just as a funny announcement thing. And then, I was there like, right next to like we are all like talking. I was like, yo man, blah blah blah, call me by my government name. I was like fucking die. So yeah, so like things belong where they belong. You just like, I guess the reason why I wanna like separate is just because there's appropriate place and time for these things. You can't be like Drake. I know G4 pilots on a first name basis. Like, okay, now you're just dick riding. Well, you're not really. Now you're just like boasting, boasting. But yeah, it's powered or AKA my government name, right? That's fine. Like if you know it, you know it. I'm not gonna have a I'm not gonna have a cow over it. But that's where I stand upon that. Thank you for that's actually a really good topic. I was hoping for someone to pop the question. An Asian boy named Casey Argabright. Doesn't matter. A nurse, Blondie. You want me to inject you with things? Does the girlfriend steal, borrow Blondie's clothes? It's a a mutual contracted agreement. It depends because you have different body types and stuff like that. So you really have to get something that's like fitted and nice. Oh, what time is it? Oh shit, it's already 1:50. All right, guys. 9 minutes. I'm gonna do a quick speed through. I know people hate this. I apologize. But I'm gonna go down. I think yeah, we definitely had like a lot of serious talk and conversation today. It's nice to get it out once in a while, especially it kind of like falls within today's theme, I would say. And you know how American girls like to talk, or French girls, or how girls in general like just to like to talk about life and I guess what goes on with them. But at least you know my perspective. Like I think I can definitely go a little bit more in depth into like the situation of what we spoke about today within videos. That way it's more it's it's more fluid just compared to this shit right over here. Where everything's broken up and I'm all over the place. You know what I mean? Oh god, I really wanna stay a little bit longer and answer all these questions and like look at all these comments. I'm Blonde, you look so different. Yeah, see? Thank you, PT. I do look different. Oh, it's not my server. It's never been my server. I'm not part of Discord anymore, but I'm still gonna push it out because I think it's a great way for crossplays, crossdressers to meet up and hang out. You know what I mean? I hope. I hope. Let me know what you think. But the Discord server's there. It's not my server. It's more of like a crossplay community server where the mods are really cool. It's somewhat safe, I would say. I think the mod team is definitely doing what they can to increase security. For those who are there specifically for crossplay, crossdress, all of that. So go check it out. Church of Cross. It was School of Cross before. They kind of call it Church of Cross. I don't know who made the change. But that's that. If you want any information, if you want to meet new people, if you want to, I'm still there. Like, you know, I just dropped as admin, as head admin because it just didn't feel right with me, and I told you, I'm doing other stuff. Feel free to join that. Sometimes I pop in. I normally don't talk too much about crossplay. It's more of like just a chill spot for me. But if I do, like, it's just to check out what other people are up to. I think it's a great way to do it. So there's that. I got a message from Sister Blondie to please spread the word of the cross, whether it be through viewing these streams or any of the other social media platforms, my main channel, Twitch. I've been doing a little bit Twitch lately, so next thing I'm gonna do is Tomb Raider. If you guys are interested in watching me play games, go check out Twitch. If anything, feel free to share it with the people who you think would fuck with me. Don't send some random ass people without knowing whatever. I feel like if you send someone to me, uh, yeah, you know, just make sure that we're compatible. Be like, are they a friend of ours or a friend of mine? You know what I mean? That's like secret code talk word, if you know what I'm talking about. Yo, this is a friend of mine. Yo, this is a friend of ours. So you know what I mean? Who is Sherman? I only know Superman. Uberman. Alright, going down. The stream is over 2 hours, but Blondie wouldn't know because he's like 30 minutes behind. No, I see the live counter right there. But yes, guys, I have to continue. I have to like go down. We should get back on the road like Simon and Garfunkel. Let's get married. Not aesthetics, spiritual through confidence. Oh, thank you. I think yeah, that's beautiful. Thank you for saying that. I sometimes I even forget about that. You're tripping for his long skirts. 10 points for cuteness. Yeah, face plant. You look like a MILF. I don't think so. I'm like someone who'd shop at Bloomingdale's. I'm like a Kate Spade bag. I'm like for everyone. Oh wow, people are talking about my seasons, remembering the seasons. Holy shit, thank you. You're responsible for leaking Blondie's name. Bring back Blondie's bulgogi? What? Bulgogi joke? So 2017. Oh my god, bitch. Blondie's real name is How to Basic. Fuck. Did these hands give it away? Like my makeup is like blotching right now because I forgot the setting spray. Blondie looks like a Josh or a Jeremy to me. B-boy Blondie, yeah. There's a B-boy blonde. He's Korean. Rockstar Crazy Legs. Oh yeah, I met Crazy Legs. I shit you not. He was in Flashdance, but I've met him before. Rocksteady Crew. Oh, Strays of You? I never knew that. Breakdance in heels? No, you can't. Yo, if you try to do flares in heels, you're not gonna reach the floor. You're gonna break your back. Uh, I doubt he'll accept. I don't think so. I don't b-boy anymore. I can probably just do tops. I can probably just do tops and that's it. But it's gonna look weird in heels. You use Google for your jokes. I'm pretty sure because those jokes were like pretty consecutive, consistent, and to the point. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, I'm catching up. I'm catching up. Yeah, I crossed for your sins. Well, yeah. Yeah. Your stream started at things now 12:54. Please read the chat and answer for 30 more minutes. Yeah, that's like, well, I'm 12:54, so I'm like 6 minutes behind. Cosita, yeah, cosita means thing. Yeah. No, 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 no. Cosas. Isn't cosas? Cosas is thing. Esophagus. Shouting out my parents for making me. The Queen of England, think about me. I remember this one time when I like looked at my Facebook results. Your video is popular in Queensland. Queensland, Australia. Yay, let's get it. Queens. No, it's not Queens. I'm not even from Queens. If I moved to Queens, that'd be weird. But I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from where Captain American is. At 8 p.m. Tim Herder, yeah, okay. Crazy Legs story, please. Yeah, Crazy Legs. His name's like Anthony, isn't it? It's been a really while. I met B-Boy Born too. I've met B-Boy Born. He's my favorite. He's my favorite Korean B-Boy. You know, I used to watch his shit like in Armory Cup 2006. My favorite. Dude can fucking dance. Like, and like he don't even do power like that. Uh, okay. Ivan Lam, James Michu. I don't, but tell me about it. Uh, Blondie Top Rocks. Bring back the old Blondie talks. What are you talking about? Oh, you tricked me, Blondie. Who's your K-pop bias? What's bias? Probably gonna watch the full stream tomorrow. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Thank you. Anyway, guys, good. I've caught up. We've already at 2 minutes in. Oh fuck. I can't. This totally doesn't look awkward right now. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Oh, ow, ow. Come on, Toshi. Ah, fucking. Hold on. It's gonna be like an extra 2 minutes now. But I just wanted to do like an alpha check. That's what happens when I go over my limit. Okay. That better? Yeah, okay, that's better. Alright guys, yeah. Blondie Rocks stream episode 2, Fivehead Insecurity stream. I'm happy we got to talk about like a lot of things and whatnot. Oh yeah. Quick note, Tomb Raider is gonna be either tomorrow or Sunday. Well, today's already Saturday, so yeah, I'm gonna do that. I don't know if it's gonna be today or tomorrow. I'll see how I figure it out. Twitch, links is already there on the channel view page. Feel free to check it out if you guys like to watch people play video games. You know, I'll be doing that. What else is there? Yeah, if you Sister Blondie's message, spread the word across, be it through this channel, be it through Blondie Talks or anything else. Thank you for all the support, guys. I appreciate it. Next week, I'll catch you. Same time, maybe possibly earlier. I think I could have gone on stream a little bit earlier if I didn't stay up too late yesterday. Thank you for keeping me up, darling. But yeah, quick alpha check. Yes. I need to get a new chair. I have to like release this thing over here that we have more of it. This is today's outfit. A little bit baggy, I think, but yeah, this isn't even all the way up. Is it this one or this one? Can I still do
to reach around. I know if I bend over like this, right? This is gonna show. It's gonna rise up too high. But yeah, that's the outfit. It's a little bit too big. I need to like get this tailored. Yeah, and for this one, right? It goes all the way down. But I ain't gonna do that. Thank you for the support, guys. View, likes, donuts, shares, dislikes as well. Appreciate it. Let me, any feedback counts, even whether it be a comment. I still read the comments. I breeze through them, but thank you so much, guys. I'll catch you next week. I need to set up a button on my DAC to turn the stream off when I'm finished with it. Totally innocent squad. Traps not thought. I am remember.